Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Jujutsu Kaisen. Last time around we had Black Flash, where Maki made it over to the boys who were dealing with the tree spirit, and while they were able to get in some decent hits with Maki's special grade cursed weapon, it wasn't good. She got hit, Fushiguro got hit, Inumaki is losing his voice, and what happened to the clan leader? It's always such a terrible thing for me to say, the clan leader. But what happened to that guy? I never remember his name. I do not remember. That's so weird. I can't remember what happened to him. I don't know. But anyway. But after the injuries, Todo and Itadori showed up, and they started fighting. They're brothers now, which is great. And Itadori learned how to do the Black Flash technique. So, yeah. And now Todo's going to use his power, his true power. So, this is true power, apparently. So, yeah. That's pretty much where we left off. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Here we go. Well, here's the interesting thing. I've really only ever had dogs. I mean, we had a cat when I was a kid. Died when I was pretty young. Youngish, I guess. It was nearly 20 years old when it died. That cat lived a long life, I gotta say. But I mainly had dogs. 2 dogs. One when I was a kid and one now that I'm an adult. Both of which are beagles. And the second one being a male beagle. He's actually been in a couple videos. And if you follow me on Instagram, that's pretty much all I post anymore, is every month I just randomly will just take a picture of my dog and put it on Instagram. But he was also, this was back when he was young. There's Game of Thrones season 4 episode 4. If you go find that reaction on the channel, there's a moment where there's a baby crying in the episode, and he jumps up onto the table. So yeah, he's a good boy. He's out there right now. Probably not doing anything, or he's awake. I don't know. He's gonna be happy though. I'm recording this on Monday, April the 8th, which is the eclipse day. So it's actually gonna be starting up in about an hour or so. So after this, I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna go watch the eclipse. Not in the total path of totality, but in central Oklahoma, it is at 93%. So we'll all go out into the backyard and watch that, and he'll be happy about that. He'll be happy that we're all outside. So I hear on the news people say that pets might freak out during the eclipse. I suppose. I don't think he will, though. So, anywho. So yeah, so that's just my little thing. But about cats, I would like a cat. I think if I ever got another pet, because it'll be a while. My dog's 7 years old at this point. It'll probably live for at least a couple more years, if not longer. But I think after that, I might be more inclined to have a cat than another dog. I don't know. Cats seem very chill, but I like a good dog. So, anywho, now for the rest of the episode. I just wanted to say that because that was the first time I was not completely offended by the Juju stroll. So, it's time to reset the clock. Episodes, since Alex has complained about something that ultimately doesn't really matter. I am kind of sitting here at the end of this now thinking, alright, what was the point? I guess the point was Itadori has leveled up. He did 4 consecutive Black Flashes. He is now tied with Nanami for the record. That's great. I don't know. I'm kind of sitting here okay, what? I don't know. I guess because there were, like, no main villains there. There was Coat Rack Guy. There was Mahito 2. If Mahito is so great, why didn't they make Mahito 2? Evidently, they did make Mahito 2, and he's just as annoying as normal Mahito. And I mean, I like Hanami, the plant spirit, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we've gained out of this. Like, we interrupted the exchange event for all of one fight, really. Like, because it's not like, oh, there were multiple fights that were happening and everyone's learned from it. It's like, not really. Fushiguro and Maki fought, which was good. They didn't really learn anything from it. And then Todo and Itadori fought the same opponent. I don't know, it's strange. Like, I'm sitting here now, it's like, oh, there's no fight with Mahito. They didn't reveal the guy, the smug guy. In fact, like, the two Kyoto the Kyoto principal and the teacher there really didn't do anything at all. So I'm just kind of sat here like, okay, so what was the point of all of this? Was it just so Itadori would level up? Is that it? Is that really it? That was the only point of this story, was that Itadori leveled up a bit. And only Itadori. No one else, not the vastly more interesting characters, only Itadori because of Todo. I mean, okay, that's fine. Like, and the fact that this is like, okay, now here's another character, the Kyoto teacher finds this new character, and then Nobara and Mai show up, and it's like, okay, let's have a fight, and then he just leaves, and that's it. It's like, oh. Why introduce that character at all, then? Especially when he's just Mahito 2. Which, I already hate Mahito. Why do you have to make another annoying character? And you don't even give me the satisfaction of seeing him getting the crap kicked out of him. I don't know. This whole thing really was just to establish Todo, I guess. I don't see the point of interrupting... Yeah, I don't see the point of interrupting the exchange event just to deepen the brotherhood between Itadori and Todo. Like, yes, they are brothers now, apparently, and Itadori has really leveled up. That's great. You couldn't finish the exchange event to do that, though? I don't know. I don't see the point of it. So, I mean, what is it with me? What is it with me in this show? It always feels like it's me, too, It always feels like I'm the asshole for critiquing Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't know. It's just, it's good. Okay, this show is good. This is like the most 7 out of 10 shonen anime I've ever seen, though, Like, all the criticisms I ever hear about Demon Slayer, I put onto this, onto this show. Where it's just like, yeah, that really is the shonen anime of all time. Like, it's good. I don't know. But I hear season 2 gets crazy, so... They didn't even really talk about Todo's past. Like, we get the brief intro of like, I was a kid. I was in 3rd grade and I beat up a high schooler. And then this woman showed up and that was that. It was like, okay, that genuinely didn't inform anything about your character, so thanks for telling me. I liked the swapping, the boogie woogie. That was funny. Like, that was fun. It was good, like, for choreography, that he keeps clapping. I like that he actually tricked her once, just clapped and nothing happened, so that Itadori could deliver the punch, So that was cool. I like that. We got to see a little bit more of Nanami. I like that. I like that he holds the record, Because, I mean, Gojo... Gojo's so OP, you know? It's ridiculous. He took down the veil that specifically prohibits him from entering, you know? Like, that's crazy. But I love that... I like that Nanami is the one who has landed the most black flashes, you know? Now Itadori is tied. I'm kind of glad that Itadori didn't surpass him, you know? But he's now tied with Nanami. I think that's really good. So, but I like that. I like that Nanami is the record holder of the most consecutive black flashes. Like, that's really cool. I like that, you know? But I really like Nanami, you know? He kind of saved that last arc, you know, when it was him and Itadori versus Mahito. I really enjoyed that, and we got a bit of Nanami's past, you know? And I like Todo being clever and getting the special grade tool. That was cool. I like that. And, you know, Gojo being Gojo is fun. I did like seeing the Kyoto principal shredding his guitar. I didn't really do anything, but that was cool. I want more of that. I love that he had to tell Gojo not to kill him. Like, he's just like, oh, no, wait, no. He knows how powerful Gojo is, you know? Other than that, I don't know. I don't get what we're doing in this show anymore, you know? Like everything, like, I don't know. It's the execution is just weird, and the pacing is so weird. I wonder if it's that way in the manga, you know? Like, maybe that's it, is the pacing feels weird, you know? That could be it, actually. It's like, it's not that I dislike a lot of the things in here, it's that the pacing is just so off, you know? That could be it, because I've talked to some people in the comments about the Junpei arc. The Junpei arc is not that bad, but it comes right out of nowhere. It disregards literally every other character in the entire show except Itadori and Nanami, who gets pretty much introduced in that arc, you know? Like, most characters are gone, and we spend so much time with Junpei and Mahito that it's just, I don't know. It's just such a strange thing, you know? So that's the thing. It's like, I don't... Between that and now this, where it's like, you know... Where it's like, well, we had one fight, another gone. It's like, what was the point of invading here then, you know? Was it just a distraction? Because Mahito was at that other place getting another finger of Sukuna? Was that it? Was that the only... Is just a distraction? I don't know. That pacing is so weird, you know? I don't know. That may honestly be it, though. I finally have figured out my main point of criticism with Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's the pacing. The pacing is just all over the place. It's just not working episode to episode, you know? I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that kind of seems like that's it. Is that the pacing is so strange, you know? And now it's just like, well, the event's over. The event is over. The attack is over after one fight, basically, that didn't even really resolve. Gojo just kind of attacked, and we don't know if it got away or if he exercised it or not. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a really strange thing, so... I don't know. What do you guys think? We got 4 episodes left this season. I'm curious where we're going now. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Jujutsu Kaisen reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.